Association. There are 3.5 million truck drivers in the United States, and the trucking industry employs more than 7.5 million people. That is 1 out of every 16 workers in this country. And these professional men and women not only deliver our goods safely, securely, and on time, they keep our highways safe. And joining me this morning is American's Road Team Captain Don Logan. And Don, why are truckers so important?
Well, Meg, the trucks are important because they deliver everything that we eat, wear, and use every day. You know, the 3.5 million men and women across the country that are delivering those goods, you know, they're vital not only to our economy, but our everyday way of life.
Actually works for Love's Travel Stops, so I'm very embedded in the trucking industry, and I understand so much of what you do. What do you like most about your job as a professional truck driver?
Well, I love the freedom of it. You know, you're out there by yourself. You're given a task to do, and you know, you give them that task to get the truck from point A to point B. And while you're doing that, you know, you're kind of your own boss while you're out there. And there are a lot of truck drivers that are their own boss. You know, owner-operators that they actually own the truck. So, you know, I just love the freedom of it, of getting out there on the road and getting it from point A to point B safely.
It's a very tough job. What characteristics make for a good truck driver?
Well, you've got to have patience, obviously, you know, and today we are running, you know, as a nation, we're running over 3 trillion miles a year, you know, with all vehicles. So obviously there's a lot of congestions going on. So you got to have patience. You know, I think the good characteristics of a driver are you got to be mentally, physically, and emotionally in control when you get into that truck. And you've got to, you know, to do so safely, you've got a good attitude about that traffic, and you know, not get in a hurry.
What do companies look for when they're hiring truck drivers, and what impact does the trucking industry have on our national economy? Because it's one of those quiet things we don't think about, but it is huge.
Well, it does, and what companies are looking for, obviously, is a driver that, you know, that has patience. There's also a lot of requirements. You have to have a medical background check. You've got to get a background check if you're going to all hazmat. You know, there's many different requirements to get into the trucking industry, but it's all, you know, it can all be attained, and this is a great job, great time to get into the industry, because trucking is so vital. You know, we've got to get out there and get that freight moved, and every day, and we need these new drivers to help us do that. And
truckers do get paid very well. I think people don't really understand that. Well, what are some of the things I look for in truck drivers? Who should be thinking about this?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that, Meg?
What kind of things are they looking for truck drivers? What kind of people should be looking at this?
Well, everybody. You know, we are a very diverse industry, and you know, we're looking for men, women, people getting out of the military is a great time to get into the trucking industry. So, you know, there's a job for everyone, whether you want to stay in your local city or you want to travel across the country. There's so many facets of the trucking industry. You can find a job for you.
And it is vital to the economy. Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate it. And for more information, visit GetTrucking.